Hello everyone, my name is Hebben. Do you guys remember or know about the old mobile phones which used to last like a week or two on a single charge? Now, compared to our amazing smartphones, whose battery life is like no, they barely last a day or two. Now, this is because of the big screen and something that's inside the mobile phone. The inside of the mobile phone is like a lot of interconnected stuff. This is called as the electronics. Now, electronics needs electricity to run. And what is electricity? It is the flow of these tiny small particles called as electrons. So wherever there is a flow of electrons, there is electricity. So in AC, in TV, in mobile phones, there is electricity, which means electrons are going through it. Now, electrons have a quantum property called as spin. What it means is that it has an energy pointing up. We say it's upspin. When it is pointing down, we say it's downspin. So we can use this interesting property to create electronics, and that kind of electronics is called spintronics. How normal electronics works is that it collects together a lot of electrons and says, I am one. It loses all the electron and says, I am zero. Meanwhile, in spintronics, how it works is that it just identifies, is it pointing up? Then it's one. If it's pointing down, well, it's zero. So you can see how easy it is to do in a spintronics. Meanwhile, in electronics, you have to collect and leave them out. So that takes up a lot of energy. So spintronics has a possibility to save a lot of energy. Now, there is a challenge with spintronics. It's not easy to identify if it's up or down, and sometimes we need to change it. So these are the challenges because it's a very emerging field. Now, I intend to improve upon it in my research, and for that, I'm going to use something called as the graphene. It is one of the thinnest known material in the world. It is like a million times smaller than a piece of paper and 200 times strong as steel. Now, there is a challenge with using graphene in that it's so small, so it's very difficult to put it into a device. So that's what I have been doing in my research. I am trying to making a device which uses graphene inside the device. So the large figure you see, which has a gold thing, and in between there is a small thing, which has some lines on it. Those lines has graphene in it, and those lines are small as the hair. So now that I have completed the formation of this device, I can use it to measure spin values, which I can then put it into a mobile phone, which will save me energy and hence give us a longer battery life. In the longer run, if we save energy, we can reduce pollution, which means you, me, and our future generation can live a better life and a longer life. Thank you, everyone.